Good morning, students. Take out your Oxford Modern English Book 2. Our subject is English A, and today we are going to have the reading of Unit 6. The title of our unit is Careful Hands. Careful is a word which you can use as a warning sign. Like here it shows some warning kind of thing. You are warning someone. So for that you can use careful. Like let's suppose if someone is near to the fire, so you can say that be careful. And Hans is the name of the boy. Hans is the name of a foolish boy. So this story is all about Hans. Today we will read a story related to the foolishness of Hans. It would be fun for you people, but before that here are few words to know. First one is cottage. Cottage is a small house in the country, or in Urdu it is dihigar. By dihi we mean dehat. That kind of home which is in dehat, which is in village. Dragged, carried something by pulling it along the ground slowly. Khinchna. Germany, a country in Europe. Hay, busa. Grass or other plants that are cut, dried and then fed to animals. Nibbled, which means kutarna. In English it is to eat something in very small bites. Spend, guzarna, to pass time. Stuffed, barna. Packed, made something full by packing. Wrapped, lapetna, to put paper or cloth around something. Like gift wrapping. If you wrap your gifts or if you wrap something, so it is lapetna. Now let's start reading it. Once there was a little boy called Hans. He lived with his mother near a great forest in Germany. His grandmother lived not far away in a small cottage. The grandmother of Hans was living nearby, so that's why he can visit his grandmother anytime or on daily basis. One day his mother said, Hans, I am going to market. You can spend the day with your grandmother. His mother told him that she is going to bazaar or market, so he can spend that day with his grandmother. Hans went along the dusty path through the forest. He played in his grandmother's garden all day. Hans went there to his grandmother's home and he played there all day. In the afternoon, his grandmother said, Hans, take this needle to your mother. Look after it carefully. His grandmother gave him a needle and said that take care of it and give it to your mom while you reach your home. On the way home, a hay cart passed Hans. On the way, while he was going to his home, it was a cart, this type of cart. It is ready or gadi kind of thing. So he did what? Now look at other line. Hans put the needle in the hay and walked behind the cart. That thing is hay, busa, in the cart. And Hans did what? He put the needle in that hay. How foolish. When he reached home, he could not find the needle. You are foolish boy, Hans, said his mother. Put a needle in your sleeve like this, not in the hay. His mother said that you should keep keep that needle in your sleeve. There it would be, safe. But he did what? He already lost that. So he kept that thing in his mind that next day if I have something, so I will keep it in my sleeve. The next week Hans went to his mother's house again, grandmother's house. He played the whole day and later his grandmother said, Hans, please take this spoon to your mother. Hans remembered that thing that his mother told him, that he has to keep that needle in his sleeve. So he did what? He put that needle, spoon in his sleeve. Hans started off for home. He remembered his mother's word. He put the spoon carefully inside his sleeve. When he reached home, the spoon was not there. It had fallen out on his way home. "Oh, foolish boy," said his mother, "you should have put it in your pocket." Again he did some foolishness. Now look at his other foolish kind of thing. The next week, Hans played with a little puppy at his grandmother's house. In the afternoon, he said, "Granny, can I take this puppy home?" "Yeah, but look after it carefully," said his grandmother. Hans stuffed the puppy into his pocket. When he took the puppy at home, it did not move. Hans did what? He asked his grandmother for a puppy. She said that yes, take it. He did what? He remembered his mother's lecture, so he kept that puppy inside his pocket. And when he reached home, that puppy was literally out of his senses. "Oh no, what have you done?" cried his mother. "I put it in my pocket like you told me to," said Hans. After a few seconds, the puppy opened his eyes. "You are foolish, Hans," said his mother. "You should have pulled it along with a string." The next week, Hans took the puppy to his grandmother's house. After tea, his grandmother gave him a piece of meat. Now, look at his other foolish act. He did what? He again visited his grandmother's home, and there he took some tea. After that, his grandmother gave him some food. That puppy was along him, so he did what? Hans tied the meat with a string and dragged it along behind him. The puppy followed Hans, nibbled the meat. He did what? He remembered the lecture of his mother. His mother told him that you should tie that puppy with some string. So next day he did what? He tied some meat, as you can see in the picture, with the string, and he was dragging that meat, and the puppy was following him, and he was nibbling the meat. When Hans got home, he had no meat. How foolish! He lost his piece of meat. You should have put it in a piece of paper and put the packet on your hat, said his mother. The next week, Hans' grandmother gave him some butter. Hans wrapped the butter in some paper and put the packet on his head. One by one, all the foolish acts. How foolish that guy is. When he reached the next week, Hans' grandmother gave him some butter. Hans wrapped the butter in some paper and put the packet on his head. When he reached home, his mother looked at him and cried out, "What is all that yellow stuff on your head and back?" The butter had melted in the sun. "You are a foolish boy," said his mother. So, what is the end of this story? It is funny and foolish kind of story. Hope so that you people will have fun after reading it at the end, that he was doing all the foolish acts and he was not showing or not trying to be an intelligent guy. So don't try to do all those things, and keep in mind your mothers or your grandmothers or your elders lectures or lessons or all the things they said to you people. But look, he should tie that puppy with that string, not the food. So he was doing those acts with something wrong. So that's why he was facing it all. So don't try to don't try to do it. Actually, Otherwise, you will face it all like hands. That's it. Hope so. You people would have fun. Let's have a look on the meanings. Write it quickly. Little chota. Forest, jungle. Grandmother, dadi. Lived, rehna. Far away, dur. Hands, name of the guy. Market, bazaar. Span, guzarna. Dusty, gardalud. Garden, बाग. Afternoon, दोपहर. Needle, सुई. Cart, रेडी और गाड़ी. Past, गुजरना. Behind, पीछे. Reached, पहुंचना. Foolish, बेवकूफ. Sleeve, आस्तीन. Remembered, याद रखना. Carefully, एहतियात से. Fallen, गिरना. Pocket, जेब. स्ट्रिंग, तार. ड्रैग्ड, खींचना. निबलिंग, कुतरना. टाइड, बांधना. मेल्टेड, पिघलना. दैट्स इट. It is the end of this lecture. Be ready for next one. Read it and write the difficult words in rough work. Then try to learn it and learn its spelling and meanings both. Practice it in rough work. Thank you, students.